Good morning. I'm Dave Apsley. I'm a forester and a natural resources specialist with Ohio State University Extension. Today, I'm joining you from Lake Catherine State Nature Preserve, which is in the Rock Run area of Jackson County. And I really think we ought to consider renaming this area the Magnolia capital of Ohio, because it's not only home to this species, umbrella magnolia, but to its cousin, the bigleaf magnolia, which is only known to occur here in Ohio in this area. So a little bit more about umbrella magnolia. First of all, umbrella magnolia occurs in a few locations here in Ohio, from Scioto County, Jackson County, Vinton, and then up into Hocking County, but again, scattered locations throughout. This population here at Lake Catherine is by far the largest one that I know of, and it occurs really at about all kind of conditions. It's up here fairly high on the slope. This is more of a northern facing slope, but it also occurs down along Salt Lick Creek. And it's pretty common out here, so it's not hard to see it if you come out to Lake Catherine and take a hike. So how do we identify umbrella magnolia? Well, first of all, umbrella magnolia leaves are smaller than bigleaf, but they can still get up to 2 feet in length. So they tend to be between about 1 foot in length to 2 feet in length. And they're not quite there to the 2 foot length yet because we're still fairly early in the growing season. It's May 19th. They're kind of obovate or reverse egg shaped. They have a very narrow, acute angled base. So the base comes to a nice sharp angle where it attaches to the stalk or the petiole. The other neat thing is these leaves all attach near the tip. So all on the new growth out near where the flowers would occur. And so even though they're alternate, they're concentrated in a very short new growth section of the twig. So when you look up under the canopy, they appear to be little umbrellas, and that's where it gets its name. They do a nice job of spacing themselves out so they're not touching, and they form a nice whorl looking structure, and they look somewhat like an umbrella. Again, they can be 1 foot to 2 feet in length. They will get larger as we get later into the growing season, and they have this acute base. Unlike the bigleaf magnolia, which has little lobes right at the base on the bigleaf magnolia. So where the bigleaf attaches to the petiole, it's going to have a lobe, where this has that nice acute base. The twigs are brown, large green buds throughout the winter months. They're kind of glossy, and bigleaf buds are going to be more whitish and almost hairy, where these are going to be green and glossy. Flowers are absolutely beautiful. This thing's in flower and has been for some time now. It seems like the flowers get spread out over a period of several weeks. So we've got flowers like this one that are almost totally spent to flowers that have not opened. So we've got buds that are swollen and ready to open here anytime soon. These flowers are somewhat ill-scented. They're kind of a creamy white color. They can be up to about 6 inches in diameter, and the petals are narrow, probably quite a bit more narrow than that of the bigleaf magnolia. It is a small tree. It can get up to about 40 feet in height. Probably some of the bigger ones out here tend to be up to maybe about 6 inches in diameter, but I'm not seeing many much bigger than that. It's also common to be multi-stemmed, especially it seems like down in the floodplain, a lot of them are multi-stemmed. It's absolutely beautiful species. I highly encourage you to take a trip down here to Jackson County and walk the trails at Lake Catherine State Nature Preserve so you can observe this beautiful plant and many other beautiful native plants that occur here at Lake Catherine State Nature Preserve. So again, thank you so very much for your time, and please take at least part of your day to enjoy it in the woods.